All right, let's be honest here. After a few months of this, that, and everything else that seems to come along with a Utah winter. Oh, taking a drive to SoCal can be so nice. The beach, the pier, all that ocean air, and of course everything Disney. Which, hey, by the way, if you park your SUV in just the right spot, one of the most bizarre...
The seats are missing. And so you look around and you, what in the world? Why would they take the seats?
Yet expensive crimes...
Rear seats both gone.
...could happen to you.
That's it. They didn't take anything else out of the car except for the seats.
Totally weird, right? Well, apparently seats are a hot commodity in Southern California. More specifically...
1, 2...
It's the third row of seats. Crooks are taking off the hinges...
Just like that.
...and popping through the rear window. Heck, just talk with the victims and you'll see their California vacations.
We stayed at the Paradise Pier Hotel.
This is one of Disney's 3 big ones down there.
Are not just a series of strange coincidences.
And it's a big parking structure, 4 stories tall.
It happened in the night hours.
Oh no, these stories are nearly identical.
I think your car's been broken into.
The police guy said probably 5 minutes.
I think it's less than a minute.
I called 4 dealerships.
12 dealerships, 2 salvage yards.
He told me I was his 3rd one in 5 days.
You're the 6th person this month.
The seats were gone, their family stuck, and when they finally found a dealership with a 3rd row in stock,
I went and paid $2,000 for new seats.
$2,000 is what it takes to get the seat back.
There was absolutely nothing cheap about it. And let's just say this is no isolated incident.
They're always targeting GM vehicles, and it's the Tahoes and Suburbans with the 3rd row seats.
Anaheim police have been tracking these crimes for the past 5 years, saying it is highly skilled, organized, and these crooks are creating their own black market.
Because for a person to try and get a replacement from a dealer, it's about $3,000, and then they sell them for half or less on Craigslist or eBay.
Tahoe Yukon Escalade.
So, with that in mind,
leather like new.
KSL investigators began the search for stolen seats.
Okay, this one's $550, $699 Los Angeles.
First, acting the part of an interested buyer. Then flew to LA, drove all across the city, coordinated locations to meet up with the sellers.
Oh, you're here?
Now, this first guy you're going to see.
Hi. I apologize for the long wait.
That's right, I'm Mike.
How about we call him Ricky? And while Ricky's showing me the gray cloth seats...
Are these the only ones you got, though?
Yeah, this is the only one.
I want you to take a look at our text conversation leading up to it, asking me what color, what fabric, and clearly indicating he may have more than one set of seats.
Do you have leather ones at all?
No.
You don't have leather ones?
Not right now, no, I don't.
All right, well, according to his Craigslist account, that is simply not true. Oh, he's got leather selling for the same $450 as these cloth ones.
My concern is if they're stolen or not, because I've heard that happens a lot. I don't want to get something that's hot.
Nah, they're not hot, man. They're not.
So while you take a few moments deciding whether or not you believe Ricky, we took our cameras across town to meet up with another guy.
I'm Mike. Yeah, good to meet you.
Who we're going to call Bobby. Now, listen closely, because Bobby's got an interesting story to tell about these seats.
Oh, you traded your vehicle in?
Yeah, and we never took them out. So when we traded in the truck, we kept them.
Oh, they let you keep them?
They didn't know they had the 3rd row seat. They didn't ask for them.
Oh, who, the people you sold it to?
Well, we traded it in.
To a dealership?
Yeah, they didn't care.
All right, so just to make this clear, Bobby took out the 3rd row seat and he kept it for no particular reason. He then sold his Tahoe to the dealership, and the dealership, 1, did not know that it had a 3rd row seat, 2, did not ask for the seat, and 3, well, apparently didn't care. Oh, and there's one more thing that I failed to mention.
I just want to make sure real quickly.
It seems Bobby has brought us the wrong seat.
Is this yours?
Yeah, that's mine.
Are those?
Oh, you know what?
Yeah, what are those seats? Because that looks like it's leather.
Yeah, I probably used the wrong picture from the online.
So did you take that photo?
No, I'm online.
Oh, you got it online.
Yeah.
Now, at face value, there's really no way of knowing whether Ricky and Bobby are trying to unload stolen seats, but the reality is, it is happening. And when one person gets caught with 44 of these 3rd rows outside of LA, it's likely happening more than you think. Heck, just ask these families from Utah, forced to live the headache.
So it feels like you're just sitting ducks, waiting for something to happen, I guess.
And turning one of the happiest places on earth into an expensive and frustrating memory with nowhere to sit.
All right, police say that they do not keep hard numbers on how often this crime happens, but dozens have commented on our Facebook page the last few days here,
saying it's happened to them or somebody that they know. Now, here are three of the best ways to prevent your third row from getting stolen. 1, if you're in a parking garage with cement walls, back your SUV into the stall. They can't get into the back window that way. 2, have an alarm system that's installed and it trips when the rear window is tampered with. And 3 here, buy a lock made specifically to secure your back seats. You can find them online. They're probably about $100. Some people are asking, well, hey, can't you follow the serial number that would be on the seats? Well, the seats don't have serial numbers. They have manufacturer's numbers, but that's it. So even if since they don't have a number, you can't trace it back to any of these stolen seats
and
here.
Apparently
so
the dealerships don't care.
Apparently the dealership didn't care that there was no third row when he sold it back.
Frustrating problem.
Very frustrating. But now you know, once you're armed with this, you can go down there, and those are the best ways to keep you safe. And likelihood of it happening will be less and less.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
Yep.